Whoop. Okay. Good morning, YouTube. It's a good day, guys. How's your day been? Whenever I post this, let me know how your day's been. Um, Today I'm getting back on the horse. Recently, in the past couple weeks, last week, I would say I'm holding myself accountable. I was giving in to my instant gratification in whatever form that came in, whether it was spending time with friends over my priorities. I haven't been going to work as much. I mean, I still have been every week. It's just I've cut down my hours a bit when I could be working. So this morning, I had to reset. I had to get back on that horse. I woke up this morning, immediately put my phone on Do Not Disturb. That is a thing I've been seeing that many great successful people will do to get their morning right. There's really no true reason you should be waking up and immediately start scrolling through social media, whatever thing to distract you and stop the momentum and the snowball effect of your day getting started. So I started my morning routine, turned off my phone, and I just started reading. I actually ended up finishing my book, Ego is the Enemy, and definitely very much suggested read. I suggest you guys go and buy it. It's on Amazon, probably in other bookstores too, but Ego is the Enemy by Ryan Holiday. I highly suggest, if you're on your self-improvement journey, to go pick up that book and give it a read, as well as The Daily Stoic by Ryan Holiday, same one. He has a few other books that I haven't read yet, but saying that transitions me into being able to start Atomic Habits by James Clear. I actually saw James Clear speak in person about 2 weeks ago. I might have talked about it in a previous video, but I'm very excited to start that book because it's really going to set me up for Chicago. I'm 2 weeks out from Chicago, 2 Mondays from now. I'm flying out, and I'm starting work for 4 months, as you guys know if you've been watching. But back into it. I'm holding myself accountable. I've been doing really well mentally with the self-improvement things, but not necessarily physically. I'll also tell myself I haven't gone to the gym in 4 days. It's unfortunate, but today I'm going back. We're getting back on that horse. And I'm excited. I was talking to my best friend, Ryan. He's the guy in the thumbnail. I was talking to my best friend, Ryan, and was basically letting him know what I was going to talk about in the video. And he pointed out that, it's good, man. It's good that you haven't lost that drive to go to the gym. It's just, stuff got in the way and you're going to go back. So I am going to go back. And I'm really glad that, I haven't lost that drive. There are a couple factors in my life that are kind of stunning my progress in the gym. But, it's now become more of a mental health thing for me to go to the gym rather than, getting swole or whatever. But that's going to segue me into, I feel like I talk about this girl a lot, but she's been a really prevalent part of my self-development journey. And I was thinking, when I had first met her about, I want to say late February, I was different. I was working 48, 50 plus hours a week. I would go to the gym without fail every day besides my rest days. I was eating healthy, all this stuff, and I've just been slacking, man. My diet's been shit. I missed 4 days not going to the gym. I've cut my work hours in half. And I'm not necessarily proud of it, but the fact is I'm able to look back in hindsight and understand where I'm failing and can move forward without ego to get back to that higher point. Now, a great thing about her is she is dedicated to her goals. We were supposed to, I'll throw in this example. We were supposed to hang out last night, and she ended up having to cut her plans. For what reason, you ask? She had to get a workout in still. She had just gotten off work. She had to do homework still. At first, I was like, damn, that's unfortunate. There's going to be time. There will be time to hang out with her. But I really love the fact that she understands where her priorities lay and that she won't cut out the things that are important to her just to hang out with me. Now, I see that as ambitious and driven, and I can see some pride in that, that she's the kind of woman, let alone person, that knows what they need to get done and will not, throw it to the side. Won't throw their priorities to the side just for, hanging out with me, some guy. She pushes me to be better. She'll ask me, what are you hitting at the gym today? If I wasn't gonna go, like, are you going to work today? No, I'm kind of at home, and it's almost embarrassing yet humbling that, I think right now she's a harder worker than me. She grinds, man. But I envy her in a good way. She pushes me to want to be better every day. And, sorry guys, I'm just reading over my notes because I told you I would have some stuff to go over in a structured segment. But, I don't think right now I'm the same guy she was first attracted to when we first started talking. So that's going to push me to want to be better than that, even the guy I was when she first met me, because I've become complacent and lazy in many aspects of my life, and I don't like that. So I'm going to continue every day to be better. Just thinking now, I don't bring shit to the table as a man in general compared to myself in 10 years. But what's going to get me to being that man in 10 years is what I do now every day, the nitty gritty, becoming that better 1% each day. And going back to talking to my boy Ryan, my best friend, we were talking about this, like, what am I going to talk about in my video? What makes me that better man every day? And he told me his personal philosophy is the reason he's not dating right now is the reason he is the man he is today. Him working, him reading, him working on his personal side hustle. I mean, my boy Tattoos, he's like that. He's found what's made him truly happy, and he has a structure to his day every day. He knows what he's gonna do. He said if he were to get in a relationship now, he wouldn't be that same guy 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months later, because he's seen from his past. I'm not trying to put his business out all there, but I asked him, okay, if it was okay for me to talk about it. He would falter to his past indulgences and temptations, and I say that's happening to me right now. Like I said, I'm becoming complacent, lazy, unmotivated to get my work done, to go to the gym. It was a bad week, but admitting all this to him has shifted me, and he let me know that was last week. It's a new week. It's Monday. Start this week better than you did last. And I'm going to. So I'm really appreciative that I have people and a support group and systems around me to push me to be better, and acknowledge my mistakes. And one quote out of that book is that men learn from their mistakes and wise men learn from the mistakes of others. I've had countless examples and situations to where I've learned from other people. I even watched a movie last night, 21, where greed and ego overcame the main character. And, I can see myself getting in that position, whenever if I were to gain power, money, resources, if it would all go to my head. And I say no, it wouldn't now, but I don't truly know that because I haven't been there yet. And also, most of this video is taken away from Hamza Unfiltered, his most recent video, which I'll put a link in the description. If you guys want more insight onto why I'm talking about this stuff, it's mainly because I just watched his video this morning, and I just finished my book, and they almost coincide perfectly with my life this past week. And to end us off today, that was pretty much all I wanted to talk about. But I did say I would have a question for you guys. What's your structure looking like? Like James Clear says in Atomic Habits, you don't rise to your goals, but you follow your systems. Do you know what you're doing at 4 p.m. tomorrow? How about 11 a.m.? Do you know what's happening each hour of your day? I can't say I do all the time, but I do know tomorrow what I'm doing. I do know what I'm doing Wednesday. I do know what I'm doing Thursday. I want to uphold that standard to myself, to understand that every day is a precious moment. It's a gift. That's why the present is a gift, whatever how it goes, past is, shut up. Trying to get too philosophical on you guys. But don't let your drive you into the ground, whether it's a good one, which could drive you up, or drive you into the ground. That was pretty much all from me today. I appreciate you guys for tuning in, and we'll get another video for you guys sometime this week. Deuces.